Today we're gonna take a look at magic. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and I'm excited to do this video because it's been a long time since we've seen anything magic related. In fact, if any of you remember, I did used to do a Harry Potter add-on with a bunch of spells with my friend Brandon. I'll go ahead and link that video in the top right corner. But anyway, this is going to have 12 different abilities, 12 different spells across the 4 elements. Let's take a look at the first one. So the first one is going to be water, as you can see down there. And water is going to shoot out a geyser. Just listen to that beautiful wave sound. Ah, it takes me back to Half-Life 2. Now let's see what it does to an NPC. So it does do damage, which is pretty cool, but it also, the main effect of this is that it does knock NPCs up. So if you're looking for something to move NPCs around, then this is the spell you're looking for. As you can see, you can even move the bodies. So this is more than just damage, you can move props around. Let's go ahead and spawn a few things here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We don't even need the fizz gun anymore. And of course you can do it to yourself, but just be wary that you will take damage, so, you know, pain. Now what if you wanted to switch to a different spell? All you gotta do is hold right click, and then move the mouse wheel. And you'll hear this weird creepy noise. That tells you you have moved on to the next one, which is of course time. But we're gonna do time last. Next up we have fire, which is kind of the counterpart to water. Now what does fire do? Fire is going to combust everything within an AoE. As you can see, everything is on fire, even me. So this is a very potent weapon, definitely I'd say more so than the water one. Let's see what it looks like normally. Oh, wow. So this is like admin gun status right here. What if we do this? So it does not launch you up or even move you at all. In fact, it just simply sets you or anyone on fire. Alright, so we got a bunch of NPCs here. Let's see what happens when we set them on fire. So you don't even need to do it for all that long. Just that's it. That's all you need. And you'll see that, yeah, it really is effective, although you might want to make sure that you actually do set everything on fire. So something that I think is interesting is that you can move certain things around, so it doesn't exactly work as well as the water mod does, but you know what, if you want to push things around, this totally works. Alright, so while all these corpses are burning and doing their thing, let's go on to the next one, which is going to be Earth. So Earth is also called Tremble, and this is going to make the Earth shake. Pretty much like an earthquake. I don't think I have to tell you exactly just how deadly this can be, but let's go ahead and find out. Oh yeah, that is effective. So it does take a minute to kind of have it all work, but we can see that when it does work, man, does it work well. Now, does it affect us at all? I'm pretty sure it does, it's just we have God mode on, so, yeah, I'm not turning that off. Alright, but what about a more intense NPC like the Hunter? How well does this work? Well, it works pretty good, but you really gotta make sure that you keep it going for a good while. So it doesn't have crazy amounts of damage. And next up we have Vortex, which kind of reminds me of the water, but it's wind instead. Also, it stays. I'm not even pressing left click anymore, and it's still going. So let's go ahead and see what it does to NPCs. Oh, okay, so it definitely sends flying. It also does do damage, but I think the main purpose of this is to just yeet things across the map, which it does that very well. You can also move it, so if you hold left click, you can kind of just choose exactly where you want it. Now, like I said, it's not going to do crazy amounts of damage if you just shoot it out. However, if you hold it in place, or maybe even follow the NPC, I think you're going to have a better chance. Also, some of them even got to the roof because of the wind. Let's go ahead and see if we can launch them even further. So yeah, the most effective use of this as a weapon is to just pretty much kind of follow where they go, and then just kind of keep doing it until they die. And next up we have Energy. Energy is going to shoot out a shockwave that vaporizes anything in its path. Let's see if this is really effective. Oh yeah, it is. And not only that, but for some reason, I don't know if you guys saw that, the weapons like float up in the air? What? Definitely a little strange. Let's see how well it works on hunters. It definitely works pretty well on hunters. However, once again, you do have to kind of keep it there for just a minute. You can also do this. I don't know, something about this just looks really funny. The way the bodies just kind of flop around, so yeah, it's fun. And next up we have blood. This is going to sap the life of the NPCs in front of you and give that life to you. So if you guys go ahead and look down there, you'll notice we do gain health, although I think there is a cap. Still pretty cool though. Definitely pretty effective against single targets. I don't know if I would use this against multiple targets, but yeah, you could, I guess, if you wanted. Oh, hey, we left one. Doesn't work on a Strider though. And yes, it does. At least the one in Garry's mod. So you do not need to use explosives. You can just sap the blood out of it. Now we're gonna go on to poison. Poison looks to be another single target spell, but let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, we got Odessa here, our homie. The homie I despise, of course. Let's see if we can poison. Oh. Ugh. Bro, your eyes are bleeding. Well, I wouldn't call that blood, but considering the fact that Odessa's full of shit, I would say that definitely is what his blood probably looks like. So can this work in a multi-target setup? Honestly, totally. It's not as narrow as I thought it was going to be. So you can definitely affect multiple NPCs with this pretty easily. And then all you gotta do is just let the poison do its thing. White. What is white? White power. Oh god, no, I don't want to go down that road. White power, my friends. Oh yeah, that is totally not funny. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what white does. I assume they mean light, so like maybe it's something angelic. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, yep. That's exactly what I was expecting. So this is also called Divine Protection. It's going to give us faith from the gods to protect us from any known being. But let's go ahead and see if that actually even means anything. Obviously we have God mode on, which means that it's pretty much useless. So let me go ahead and turn that off. Alright, there we go. Now we will take damage. I think. I can't see our health bar. Why? Okay, so I'm just gonna assume we're taking damage. With Divine Protection, we no longer have to worry about the ailments that a mortal would worry about because we are divine. This also apparently protects... Oh, wait, what? This can kill people? So it does do a slight amount of damage to NPCs when you're in the area with them. Oh. Alright, I'm starting to think it just does the damage back to them. Yes, it does. So when you have this effective, pretty much everything gets rebounded. If someone shoots you, they're actually shooting themselves. If someone melees you, they're smacking themselves in the jaw. And you can also, of course, use this to heal friendly NPCs, even though I wouldn't really call Odessa friendly. Let's go ahead and take a look. So Odessa's weak here. We can see. You must not worry, Odessa. You are being healed. Well, heal from this. And we have black. What is black? Black is going to be darkness. So we can see that it does cover a small area in shadowy fog. And what do these clouds do, you may ask? Well, it deals constant damage and it also makes NPCs afraid of us. Yes, Odessa, be very afraid. Well, Odessa, oh yeah, he is actually kind of moving away. Hey, what's wrong, man? I thought we were buddies. So it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but I love the way it just kind of plumes out. You can't even really see what it really does. We just, yeah, things just die. But yeah, the fact that enemies run away is a cool little touch. Definitely does reflect the dark nature of this mod. Alright, Ice Ice Baby. This is going to freeze enemies in place. Kind of reminiscent of the freeze ray. I'll put that in the top right corner if you guys do want to check that one out. So this one freezes them solid, but I think it just kind of shatters them into pieces. Definitely pretty effective. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's pretty much just like the freeze ray. And just like the freeze ray, you can of course pick them up with the gravity. Oops. Lightning. So this is going to summon a bunch of electric shocks in your direction. Definitely one of the most effective killing tools out of all the spells in this mod. I think the best thing about this is just the high accuracy. So, I mean, look at this. Even from way over here, we're doing some good damage. It also seems to cover a pretty big area too, so you don't really gotta worry about missing. And of course we have time as the final one. So we're all the way back here. This is the final spell. This is going to freeze the object. As you can see, we've killed him, but he doesn't even know he's dead yet. Within 10 seconds, all that force will be applied all at once. So let's go ahead and take a look. So let's freeze him here, and then let's just smack the hell out of him. See if he goes in this direction. Oh, there we go. So yeah, pretty dang cool. Kind of works like that that Legend of Zelda effect, if you guys know what I'm saying, the stasis. It really does kind of act like that in a way. So there you guys go. A really cool mod. Definitely one I recommend if you guys want to really harness the elements and if you're a big fan of any kind of magic mod. This is definitely one that I think you'll like. So check it out down below if you guys want to. All the links are down below as always. Go ahead and let me know what you thought about this video in the comment section down below. Leave a like, subscribe, and as always guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.